Welcome, please, Justin Stone. Justin.
Hey everyone, I look like an exhausted middle-aged father of three because I am. My days as a male model and fashion icon are sadly behind me. Actually, I can't really blame it on my family because I've always sort of been what my sister so politely puts as fashion challenged. When I was in my 20s and I'd be getting ready for work in the morning, trying to get dressed, I'd call her on the phone, 6 o'clock in the morning. Does brown go with blue? Do I need a belt? She thinks I'm hopeless, which she's right. And I mentioned I have 3 kids. My wife and I did it in what has to be the most fucked up way possible. We had a toddler, an 18-month-old toddler, and then we had twins. Which, if none of you have had that particular joy in life, is kind of like juggling a set of kitchen knives and someone throws you a live grenade. You are fucked. And, you know, just for example, breastfeeding, which, you know, a topic close to every guy's heart. With the first kid, it was, you know, we'd read the books, and we'd create a nice environment for you and your child. So we had Yanni playing in the background. We had a special chair, a special pillow. It's a wonderful bonding experience between mother and child. And when we had twins, my wife's ass was planted on the couch. She had a kid on each breast, sucking the life out of her. 24 hours a day, because they never stop. The books tell you, get them on a schedule. It's important that you get them on a schedule. Bullshit. You're not going to put them on a schedule because they're fucking tyrants of desperate need. My wife was there sobbing uncontrollably because she hadn't had a shower in weeks. Didn't remember the last time she had a meal at a table because she was feeding all the time. We had to feed her where she was sitting. Like, you know, it's like we're feeding tube, like we're making fucking foie gras or something. So, please help me. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. And my single friends were so stupid because they'd be like, dude, you know, breastfeeding is huge tits, it's fantastic. With twins, oh my God, it's twice as big. Like, yeah, moron. They were fantastic. They were the size of my head, each one of them, and they stood up perfectly, beautifully perky, and 100% not for me. My wife, if I even looked at him, she's like, what the fuck are you looking at? By the way, she's in the audience. I can see her cringing. She's doubled over. I'm not going to point her out. But right around the same time that this was going on, we had three babies in diapers running around the house. I decided I was going to give my wife a break one night, and I was going to take care of bath time by myself, which is pretty much a tag team affair most of the time, because otherwise it's insanity. But I was going to be a hero, right? So I said, no, honey, I know you're not feeling well. I'm going to do this myself. So I took kids upstairs. And it was going reasonably well. And by reasonably well, I mean they were only causing about $10,000 or $15,000 worth of water damage rather than the usual $30,000 to $40,000. And all of a sudden, my daughter, one of the twins, suddenly goes like this and goes, pee-pee! Well, kids pee in the tub all the time. That's no big deal. I said, okay. I'm thinking to myself, but why is she grabbing her ass? And she does it again, a little more urgently. Pee-pee! And just as the words, do you mean poo-poo, are coming out of my mouth, there it is. What is definitely not pee-pee. And just then her twin brother starts giggling. He sees it, starts smacking it, screaming, pee-pee, pee-pee! Throwing it around the tub. Woo-hoo! At this point, the oldest one stands up. We call him Master of the Obvious. Das na pee-pee, das poo-poo! And then he proceeds to demonstrate what pee-pee actually is. It is at this point that my blushing bride walks through the door. And just picture the scene. We got 3 kids flailing around screaming. There's piss dripping off of my face and the face of the twins. I'm up to my elbows in what can only be described as shit soup. And she just looks, she takes one look and goes, ugh. But unfortunately, just as she's leaving the bathroom, I look up and I catch a glimpse of her face in the mirror and I see the last vestiges of my sex life. You've been great. Thanks very much.
Justin Stone. Justin, all right. Great job.